Hello, it's the post-match pint from Dodds Bar. I had about 20 minutes to be here, and I got it wrong. Post-match pint from Dodds Bar, just next to the stand, and right next to Anfield. You can smell it from here, and we can smell those 3 points. Can we smell top four? I'm going to be asking the boys that. But first of all, David, it is 6 in a row. Which they didn't look capable of earlier in the season. Well, they weren't capable of it earlier in the season, and they've done it now, and they deserve some credit for that.
Absolutely, all the credit in the world. I did think we'd do it, but it doesn't mean we will. And then the schedule, I mean, everyone's got schedules, midweek games, and etc. But to just keep winning and keep winning and keep winning is a big thing to do. Guards, we didn't need to be doing this earlier in the season, but we're doing it now. So, job done. Full credit to Liverpool for keeping it going and keeping the season alive. At this point in time, given where we were 6 games ago, what more could we ask for?
Yeah, it's not 6 perfect wins by any stretch of the imagination, James, and it wasn't perfect today, but they're getting over the line. I thought they looked collectively tired today, you know, having played Wednesday and things like that. It's been a long season, it's been a long few years, but they get over the line in the way that earlier in the season they don't.
That's all we can ask for at this stage in the season. You know, like Damian was saying then, you know, the context of where we've been and where we are is really, really important right now. And, you know, just to be getting another clean sheet on the board is really, really great. You know, it's a mentality thing, as much as anything. Look, these players have been through it more than we have. Do you know what I mean? They're out there week in, week out, knowing that they haven't been quite performing, knowing that they're dropping points, knowing that there's problems with confidence, with positioning, with all kinds of stuff. So to play at Anfield again, to get another 3 points, another clean sheet, it's really positive. And I thought, you know, there was some individually, there was some nice moments today as well. It wasn't a vintage game. It's not a performance that we're, you know, necessarily going to be talking about past tomorrow, probably. But, you know, absolutely 3 points and a decent result.
It's a milestone day for Mo Salah as well. He's now level with Steven Gerrard, who's, you know, in everyone's top 5, you know, maybe top 3, maybe top 1 players of all time for this football club. He's now level with him in terms of goals. It's 100 goals at Anfield as well. They flashed it up on the screen behind us. Maybe we had a little look before, you know, 100 goals at Anfield, and they showed it's 144 games he's scored it in.
It's incredible, isn't it?
The ones he's up there with, the likes of Odgeron, Bobby Fowler, Eddie and Rush. They're the greats of this football club, and he's one of them.
We're in the presence of greatness. And the interview that we just seen just after the game there before, he was full of smiles, he was very gracious, didn't fancy himself. He was giving it the usual lines of 3 points or more important, but you could see how much the goals meant to him. You could see how much it meant to him to be someone who's really excellent at a world-class club, and you could see that it meant, you know, a lot to him to keep it going.
There's a lot of pride there, isn't there?
Yeah, there really is, you know, and I think he deserves all that. So, you talk about, you know, like, I find it incredible that he's with Steven Gerrard on the goals. Gerrard played for Liverpool, it felt like, for 20 years. He drove the club for that long.
For my whole adult life.
Yeah, yeah.
Literally.
And literally, possibly the greatest player we've ever had. Not definitely, possibly. And I get, you know, he's within 2 or 3 of that. And I'm not saying Mo Salah's quite that. But he's driving the figures, and he's driving the statistics, and he's driving the performances, and the way he conducts himself. He is in that company. It's a pleasure, such a pleasure to watch, and a game where, I mean, good point there, John. You know, the team look collectively tired. You know, you're saying that, James. You know, let's get the game over the line and whatever. That's been a really taxing schedule, and he still looked at just that little bit of class apart from everybody else, didn't he? You know, when he was, opposition were always worried about him. He was always looking to get in. He was always chasing it, and he was doing his job. He was chasing back. So, yeah, what a day for Mo Salah, who's going to go on and break a couple more records very shortly by the look of it. And if he stays with us for if he sees his contract out with us, you're looking basically at the scoring rate, anywhere near the scoring ratio. He's going to be behind only Sir Roger Hunt and Ian Rush. That is an incredible statistic to have, but also he didn't play straight up front. He's on the wing, he brings other people in.
His assists are phenomenal.
Oh, yeah, so it's all these things about him. In every way, he's the role model in every way, shape and form. And so on a day like today, when the game might have felt pedestrian, but both sides could say that, and at the end of a long week and at the end of a long run of 6 games in a row, he came out the other side of that. And I think it was very appropriate that he got a milestone like that. It's something for us to really keep hold of.
You used the word pride there, James, and I really like that, because you sense with him he's got a lot of pride to be part of the greats of this football club.
YouTube, press the button, become a member of the Anfield Wrap from the heart of the city of Liverpool. the best way to enjoy all your Liverpool-based videos, everything you need, every single day. It is the Anfield Wrap.